What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rants with Ray. My name is Ray Niece Mitchell, and I am here because I have a message for you all. Happy Friday! Friday! Happy Friday, everyone! I pray everyone had an amazing day on today. There's so much that God has in store for you all, and I want to be able to get the message out to you all in enough time, okay? So I don't want to make this video too long. I'm going to get straight into it. So, as you guys can see from the title, it says, God has went before you, so now you will have favor everywhere you go. You guys, OMG. I got this message really a few days ago, but I don't know. For some reason, I felt like I wasn't quite ready to put the message out yet. I felt like, I don't know, God had still some other things to say. And good enough, he did. So you guys, I over the course of these last 3 days, God has just been showing me how his hand is moving in my life and how I'm in a new era, right? For one, I was driving and I kept seeing new era, new beginning. Dang it, it was something else that I saw too. And it was basically like saying the same thing. And these were like names of businesses, right? So God was telling me, get ready, like you're in a new era. You're getting ready for new a new way of life, of living life. And y'all, he has been showing up and showing out. So every time that I catch myself, you know, lacking that faith and trust in God, he's literally been showing me like, this is why you don't need to stress. This is why I'm telling you to just relax, because it's it's so much getting ready to come your way. It's so much getting ready to come your way, and you don't even know the magnitude of the blessing that's coming to you. So it's important to just trust, because when you trust God, it's like it brings and you just let go of the thing you are desiring for or praying. It brings that thing to you faster, y'all. It brings the thing that you are desiring faster to you when you release it, let it go, and give it to God, right? And I know that's easier said than done. I know it is. I know. Because when you got bills in your face, and you got payments due, stuff over draft and stuff like that, you don't want to hear nothing else. You don't want to hear a trust faith. You like, nigga, I already did trust faith. No, okay. You have to. You got to walk this thing out to the end, y'all. And this is me telling y'all from my own experience, right? Hey Asia, hey, my love. I hope all is well. Um, so yes, you guys, I I was freaking out about a situation. And I found myself having extreme, like extreme amounts of anxiety, stress, warfare, right? And even okay, before I go to that. So I was feeling extreme amounts of anxiety, stress, warfare. I'm like, okay, this just feels too chaotic. This don't feel like me, right? And I had dropped a video where I said the witchcraft is coming to an end. I think it's the last video that I did, because it was like a full blood moon and people were sending out witchcraft, hexes, all kind of stuff. So people could be in the energy of anxiety, worry, fear, doubt, right? So as I was in that state, God was allowing me to be in that state, and I feel like to show me something, right? To show me something about myself. And oh, this is so good, God. Okay, to show me something about myself, right? And it was to show me that for one, my lack of trust in God, because for all the things that God has done for me up until this point, I have enough proof of the moves in my life from God to, know that He isn't going to leave me high and dry, right? And it's making me think of a video that I watched earlier this week with with why am I forgetting her name right now? And I'm gonna go to her YouTube. Hold on, because I know her name. I think it's Diani. Dang, why am I forgetting her name right now, y'all? But she basically had a video, and she was like, God gave her. Y'all hear me? Somebody was calling me, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me know, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me now? I hope y'all can hear me. So basically, what was I about to say? Dang. Okay, so she did a video where she was talking about what God was giving her in her spirit and about not letting things go, not fully trusting Him. And what she said, as far as like the example that God gave her, she was like, God was like, it's basically like this. Imagine if you came and gave someone a gift, right? And then after you came and gave someone the gift, you come back to that person and you tell them, hey, I actually need to do something with it real quick. Let me call you. Let me get that gift back real quick. And then you bring them the gift back. And then after you bring them the gift back again, you come back and tell the person, oh, hey, it's just one more thing that I want to fix with the gift real quick. And, oh, and then you come and ask them and then you walk off with the gift, right? And she was like, imagine how, like, imagine how crazy you would look. Like, imagine how absurd that would be if someone came to you and gave you a gift and then they came back like a day or two later, as soon as something happened, and said, hold on real quick. Let me get that gift back. And she was saying that that's basically what we're doing with God when we tell Him we're going to give Him a situation. We're going to let go of something and give it to Him fully. But then something happens to trigger our, emotions or whatnot. And then we're back at, well, God, I thought you said you was going to do this. And then you did this. And then you did that. And excuse me, God is never judging us, but the teeter-tottering, it's like you have to stay on a frequency of knowing that whatever is going on is going to be handled. And I know it's not easy. It's not, because y'all, the way I've been stressing this week uncontrollably is crazy. And I'm like, girl, you got to get it together. And sometimes it's going to take for, you to go through the storm to figure out what's on the other side of it. And it ain't going to always be pretty. It ain't going to always be what you would prefer, but there'll always be a learning lesson. There will always be some type of growth at the end of it. And God is saying He really, really needs you to trust Him because it's already done. So, boom, right? I wanted to get that first part out the way because it was important for me to bring that up because God is saying a lot of you all are in this space where you're tired. And then some of you are angry and bitter with God. Like, bro, when are you gonna make a move? So I've already been waiting a long time. And for some of you all, this specific part of the message, well, not even some of you are, because when I just said that, God was like, no, it's for everyone who this video is for. God wants you to cry out to him. He wants you to be honest with him. He wants you to pour your heart out to him. Because I had a moment in the car when I had just, it was something else that had popped up and I just was over it.com, y'all. I really, truly was. And I was like, God, I'm done. I'm done. What are you like? What are we doing? I'm tired. Like I just had a whole spill. I feel like, where are you at? Like, I'm out here. I don't got no help. I'm doing what you tell me to do. Da, 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 da. Like, and I just had a moment. I was crying. I was just really frustrated, y'all. I really, really was. And y'all, when I tell you after I cried out, and I'm not really a crier. As far as like, I don't like to cry. Well, I don't think anybody likes to cry necessarily, but I I'm like, I be like, I'm a thug. I'm a gangster. I can't be out here crying in these streets, okay? And God is like, girl, if you don't be vulnerable with me, you can't be no thug with me, honey. Okay? Not when your heart is as soft as putty and you're calling on me at this drop of a dime. So, right after I cried out to God and just was pouring my heart out, y'all, blessings were coming from all over. It's like I can't go too deep into all of the specifics, but somebody blessed me with $100 tip. Um, Somebody else came through with something else. It was just crazy. It was like right after that, it was like an overflow. So for some of you all, God is waiting on, well, not some of you all, but sorry, y'all. Somebody was calling. Dang. Can y'all still hear me? I hope y'all can. Somebody was calling. But I just want to make sure, I hope the sound didn't go out. But basically, God wants a lot of you, wants you all to cry out. He wants you to cry out. It's time for you to pour your heart out. Your heart chakra is blocked off and it's blocking everything else off, okay? It's important to open up your heart. Open up your heart to God. Even if you are angry, tell God that you're angry, because in you speaking your truth and you pouring out your heart, God will meet you where you're at, okay? God will meet you right where you are at. And it's important to know that the second you do, the second you do, literally blessings are going to come from all over the place. They're going to come from all over the place. I'm telling you, it's going to be surreal, y'all. It's going to be surreal, and it's not going to stop. That's the thing. Like, because I literally the next day I had something come up and I was just like, God, what is going on? Like, when am I going to have the leg room to even breathe? Like, the enemy is on my nigga, on my bike, on my back, okay? And God came through again. Like, no. Right before he came through, I was like, you know what? No. He came through for me yesterday. I know God gonna work something out. I just gotta keep moving forward. I can't focus on what's not going. And y'all, I kid you not, out of nowhere, somebody was a complete blessing again today. That's the thing, when you working with God, he can grant you favor wherever you go. Wherever you go, you will be blessed. That's what God is saying. When you are under the authority of God and you're obedient and you're doing all the things he's asking you to do, the level of covering that you have is like, y'all, is crazy. Okay? Just know that you need to cry out. It's not that you're doing anything else wrong or anything else right. God just wants you to cry out and bear your truth. Bear your truth. Because for some of you all, you're angry and you're mad at God. And he know already. Okay? So just go on and tell them the truth. Have a little one-on-one, and talk to them so you can have that breakthrough that you have been waiting for. Okay, because it's literally right there. It was so crazy. Right after that, I had, y'all, it's been breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough. So God is so good. He's so amazing. And I'm just so grateful to be able to, share my own testimonies with you all. So take it back to God to see if it's for you. Take me back to God to see if I'm for you. And yeah, I love y'all, okay? I do. And I'm about to take my butt to bed because I have been working all morning, all day. And yeah. Oh, and last message. I literally just got this. God was putting it on my spirit to tell y'all, whoever you are, God is changing your schedule. If you usually work in the night, he's switching your schedule to be working in the day. He doesn't want his children working deep at night anymore. He wants us to be able to get our rest. Okay? So, whoever you are, God is also changing your schedule. So, you guys be excited and on the lookout for that. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.